Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has not really shown a great buy reaction yet to the support zone here in this wave 4. Remember that we see the dip as a wave 4 in a larger diagonal pattern to the upside, which could give us one more high in wave 5. First of all, targeting the region between 225 to 268. Those targets can creep up higher. That's quite normal in crypto, especially when we're dealing with diagonal patterns, because these tend to morph in their structure. You know, what looks like an ABC pattern could turn into a larger, well, what looks like, let's say, a wave 3 in an ABC could turn into a larger A wave and will, you know, create a much larger ABC structure. So therefore, these tend to creep up these targets, but that's not a problem. That's why I am giving you the relevant support levels, and as long as they hold, we can maintain a view that Solana has a good chance to move higher. We have to give it a bit of space, however. I mean, you know, this is a volatile market, and the move that you've seen here, yeah, which was quite substantial. I mean, a move down from 210 down to $160. That's substantial. I mean, that's a dip of around 22%. Yeah, people would call that a crash in the stock market. In crypto, it's like, all right, you know, next please. And still, though, you see sometimes people say, oh, you know, but the support area is so large. Yeah, but it has to be. Do you see why? Because the pullbacks can be quite extreme. Also, you know, in a bullish market. I mean, yeah, it's just 25%, just like that, you know. And I see this as a wave 4. And this entire support range is relevant, however, for this wave 4. And we have support levels between $175 and $131. The $131 level is critical because that's the golden ratio level, and that is really important in a diagonal pattern. I would normally prefer that the wave 4 doesn't even go down to that level, not even in a diagonal, but okay, sometimes they have to. And to be honest, this trend line that we have here on the chart might provide additional support should the market decide to test the lower box here in this support zone. So $131, anything below that would probably prompt me to reconsider the chart, reinterpret the chart. But technically we have to expect and allow the price go down to that level. Yeah. So it's best to be prepared for it, at least mentally. Additional support levels are the 50% Fibonacci level at $143.70. That's normally the level that I don't want to be broken. I don't want to see broken, not even in a diagonal. So that means let's hope, or I would like to see it hold. Let's say it like that. I would like to see it hold. Anything below that is weak, a weak wave 4, or let's say overall a weak uptrend actually in a diagonal, because actually the wave 4 isn't weak. The wave 4 would be strong, but in an overall weak uptrend then, or at least we start to see exhaustion then. So it's typically a warning if the wave 4 comes down to that level. It ideally doesn't. Not in a diagonal. In an impulse, I would actually call an impulse invalidated if the price breaks below the 50% Fib level in a wave 4. But overall, at the moment, nothing unusual. So this is a wave 4 correction in my interpretation. What we don't know is if this move down is only the A wave of a larger ABC flat correction, or if this is going to be all of wave 4. So that's possible. The support area was reached already. Next micro support is at $157.22, then $143.70 and $131. If we form a more extended ABC structure, then it might be worth watching for potential resistance in the region between $184.80 and $199, with an additional resistance level at $190.57 in between. And yeah, a sustained break above 199 will make it more likely that all of wave 4 already bottomed. But because of wave 4, the tendency of a wave 4 to extend and stretch out and become a complex correction, because of that, I have added here the more extended wave count as well as an option. I don't have a clear preference there. I think it might probably create this more extended one, because that's my expectation for Bitcoin as well, for Ether. And if we look at how long the wave 2 took, sometimes the wave 4 takes a similar amount of time. So yeah, I think white is preferred, but yellow is absolutely possible, not unlikely. And either way, both of these scenarios are actually part of the same scenario. It's just a different way of how the waves subdivide. And as long as the support area is holding, further upside is expected on the Solana chart. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.